Guys, we are back with Pokemon Detective Pikachu. This is video number 4. So in the last video, I guess the last video was Litwick Cave, right? We went to Litwick Cave, and there was a Glalie there going nuts. And while we were in there, we found this vial, like this broken vial. So we're going to infiltrate a research facility on the outskirts of town to see if we can find where that vial came from, and maybe figure out who it belongs to, so we can figure out what's going on with all these Pokemons.
I was a little surprised when you called up asking to borrow the car, but you found a part-time job. And as a lab assistant, pretty impressive.
Well, yeah, more of an errand boy than an assistant. It's a place called PCL.
Oh, PCL, huh? A well-known Pokemon research facility. Good luck with your new job.
Most forced exposition ever right there.
Thank you.
Tim, I just finished my lunch, so I'll be outside.
His lunch. He finished his lunch.
Yes.
He was probably stealing the donuts again. But yeah, so yeah, to kind of address things, I know it's been a while since I uploaded a video, just due to things going on, I had to go out of town. I was basically out of town the entire month of May, almost. We left like on the May 3rd or 4th and got back a couple days ago. So we've been out of town for basically since then. But back now, back in town. I'm gonna go back to work next week. So I figure, you know, until then, I'm gonna see how many of these videos I can get done. Because I've been out of town, I haven't actually seen the Detective Pikachu movie yet.
Come on,
Oh wait,
let's
hold on. I like this scene.
Pikachu! Pika Pika!
Hey, sorry about that. I got tangled up with some Pokemon adoring cuties.
Pika?
Tim, don't tell me you confused this guy for me, did you?
Oh, look, there's a Diggersby back there.
This Pikachu looks a lot like you.
Sorry if my buddy caused you any trouble.
Pika? Pika Pika?
Yeah, you could say that.
Pika Pikachu!
Is that so?
Pika!
Where's this little thing
Pikachu!
sticking out?
Pika! Pika! Pikachu!
Yeah, so I guess you two will make your dream come true. Tell your buddy to be the very best, like no one ever was.
Be the very best, like no one ever was.
Pika Pikachu!
That's what you call an Easter egg. Let's be Ash's Pikachu.
I'm not sure, but it seemed like you couldn't understand what that Pikachu was saying.
Mm-mm. I just heard its Pokemon cry.
So I guess it is only me you can understand.
Mm-hmm.
Such a mystery. Well, I guess it's off to the lab.
Okay. I'd like to see if we can find another one of these vials.
Right. Well, it's pretty unique. If we see one, we'll know it.
Alright, so we're off to the lab. But anyway, like I was saying before, now that I am back home, and I am back home now, like, for a while, for good. So we're gonna see if we can get this Detective Pikachu game wrapped up. I haven't had a chance to actually see the movie yet. I'm actually gonna go see it this Saturday night. So I don't think I will have
Hey, Holiday.
I don't think I'll have uploaded all the Detective Pikachu videos yet by then. I just won't have had time to finish it. Today is Wednesday.
Got any news?
And I'm going to go see the movie on Saturday.
Well, Harry's
So
son, Tim, has decided
I probably
to
won't have had enough time to upload it. I've actually finished playing the game. I did take my laptop with me, and I was able to at least finish playing the game, so I've done that. It's going to be 11 videos, which isn't a lot.
Can't have him be involved in anything
so,
dangerous. So I gave him a bit of
yeah,
warning.
there's really not a lot of videos
Best not to let an amateur get involved
in this whole Detective Pikachu. It's a very short
However,
game.
He is Harry's son.
But
So do you think he's gonna listen
once
to you?
I have uploaded all the videos and seen the movie, and I don't know if I like get a lot of time between now and Saturday evening, I might be able to get them all uploaded, but I highly doubt I'll be able to. But what I was going to say is, if I once I do get everything uploaded, I'm going to kind of do a movie versus game video to kind of talk about, what the differences were between the movie and the game. Another thing that has just recently kind of come to attention is that there's going to be a sequel made to this game. I guess due to the success of the movie, they're going to actually make a Detective Pikachu 2 sequel to the game. Not to spoil anything, but the way that this game ended, a sequel makes a lot of sense. So I'm actually very glad that they're doing it.
Now we're all set. Remember, detectives like us, we should never
But yeah,
lose
they're going to be doing that. And they announced all kinds of stuff. They've announced like Pokemon Home, Pokemon Sleep. They announced like a bunch of new Pokemon stuff coming up. On June 5th, which is next Wednesday, I believe. A week from today. Is that a week from today? Probably. June 5th, a week from today.
Hello there. Welcome to the research
Yeah,
facility.
you caught me. I'm recording the video that I already played. But yeah,
Good morning.
a week from
My
today,
name's Tim Ottman, and I'm going to
there's
start
supposed to
working here
be
today.
this big announcement regarding
you're
Pokemon
the
Sword
new
and Shield.
part-timer.
So I'm
My
sure
name's
we're going to find out
Rita.
some more
Nice to meet
information
you.
there. Maybe some
I'll
new
call the
Pokemon will be
director.
revealed.
You can wait over there.
Maybe some more information about the region. What else is included? Maybe sort of like how the game's going to work.
See that?
But yeah,
Really likes me.
there's going to be a
Pika Pika.
there's going to be a big announcement made about Sword and Shield, so I can't wait.
Tim.
So I'll probably make a video about that, and then that's where I'll talk about all these other little announcements that have been made. So, exciting times in the world of Pokemon. It's awesome. Anyway, we're here at PCL, and the receptionist already seems kind of suspicious of Pikachu. So, he's off to a great start. I wonder if she can understand him. That would be something. The red triangle is where we are now. It's the "you are here" thing. Every time you look at a map, whether it be like in a mall or in like a museum or like even like some downtown areas of some cities will have like little maps if you're walking around. You always look for the "you are here." That "you are here," it can come in handy.
You did a great job. This facility must have some clues about Harry. So stay sharp and search for the vial.
I'm out of practice. I'm forgetting to like look at the camera when I talk. I need to start doing that again. You may also notice that I'm in a different room than I have been in the past. In the past, I'm usually just sitting at like the kitchen table downstairs, which is kind of like in the main living area. It's kind of like, you got the living room and the kitchen and all that together. But today I'm actually in like my office. The reason I haven't been doing these in here before is because this office is actually where I work, like for my actual job. And I usually try and not be in here when I'm not working, just because I try to keep my job separate from home. And the fact that I work at home, while yeah, it's nice, it's also, it's kind of, that line is kind of thin between my work and my home. So that's why I try not to come in here, but it just makes more sense to do this in here. I've got like an actual desk set up, a nice chair. It's more private. You don't have to worry about the cat and the dog. So I don't know, probably going forward I'll be doing more stuff in here. At least the games that I play like on the computer. Now when I do get to like Sword and Shield, even Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, I have a couple more videos to do on that. Those are on my PlayStation, and I have that hooked up to the TV, and I'm not going to drag a TV in here, and I guess I could take it up to a computer monitor, but no, I don't feel like doing all that. So that I'll probably still do like out there, maybe in my little rec room. We'll see. We will see. So, Chapter 3, which is PCL, which is what we're doing right now. I actually did it over 2 videos because when I was playing, I kind of ran out of time. So I had to I had to stop playing 'cause I ran out of time. So chapter 3 is actually spread over 2 videos. That's the only chapter that's going to be that way, though. All the other chapters going forward is just 1 video each.
That's all right.
But
It's nice to meet you, Director.
Please call me Dorothy.
Director
it's nice
Dorothy.
to meet you too. You'll be providing support for our staff while you're
I'll
with
talk
us.
after they're done.
This is Fridge. He'll tell you more about your
Fridge!
Yeah, that's me. Good to have you here. Oh, hey there, Pikachu. Welcome, little buddy. Get off.
I'm Tim Ottman. Nice to meet you.
Glad you're here. Guy before you quit, so we've been in a pickle ever since.
Such a shame. He was doing so well, too. Anyway, I'll leave the rest to you, Fridge. I have some errands to run.
Cool. I'll take it from here.
Well, good luck, Tim.
Thanks.
Well, let's head on in. We've got some pretty unique people working here. But don't sweat it, we're all cool.
Okay.
He's one of the unique ones.
I'd say he's got plenty of unique going on himself.
I agree, Pikachu. I freaking agree. Yeah, but I should start doing my videos in here more just because it's just a better setting. There you is. Alright.
Please, come on in.
Fridge's lab.
Welcome, both of you, to my laboratory.
He says laboratory.
This here's my partner, Garboder.
Garboder.
So, right now,
I always
I'm
said
doing research
Garbodor.
on its ecology to assist in garbage disposal. Garboder's pretty awesome. Here, see for yourself. Look.
Oh.
What are you doing, Fridge? The gas came all the way over here.
Oh, hey, Nina. You're here. I just wanted to show Tim how the garbage just disappears.
In exchange for a nice cloud of poison gas. You shouldn't show it off so much. Especially since we can't go to the courtyard for fresh air.
Oh, no way. Wallace is up to his usual antics again?
Yeah, what else is new? The passcode's been changed.
Freaking
I'm
Wallace.
stumped by his latest hijinks. You're Tim.
Isn't he like a gym
Things are
leader
a bit of a
or
mess
something?
right now, but don't worry. I'm
Not
here
this
to help
Wallace,
you
but
out.
isn't Wallace like a gym leader?
It's very
I
nice.
believe Wallace is
What
where's
in
he
the
the
world is
champion?
going on?
Isn't Wallace like the gym leader of Sutopolis City or something? Hold on, I gotta look this up now. I am curious. Got the trusty information machine here. Wallace. The Wallace Cup. Okay, yeah. So he's the gym leader of Sutopolis City. And Emerald, he's the champion. Okay. Yeah, so he's so Ruby Sapphire and Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, he's the gym leader of Sutopolis City. And in Emerald, he is the champion, as opposed to Steven. I knew it.
Yo!
Go! 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 So there is a lot of fluff in these games, or I say in these games, in this game, Detective Pikachu. There's a lot of fluff. There's a lot of conversations. Like if you have if you talk to every single person and like talk to them about every single topic you will be playing this game for a pretty long time, which is what I did. I played this game. I think my playtime for this game was a little bit longer than average. just because I talk to everyone. I freaking talk to everyone about everything, all the Pokemon. That first little intro scene, it wasn't even chapter 1 yet. It was just kind of like a little introduction scene where we were trying to track down the Apom, and the Diggersby actually like had some pretty important information for us. And I think ever since then, just every Pokemon I see, I talk to them. Even though like a lot of the Pokemon that we talk to, excuse me, a lot of the Pokemon we talk to don't really have much to say. But then again, a lot of the people we talk to don't have like much important to say. So I don't know. It's what it is. That's the machine he uses to purify Garbodor's gas. Is it safe? It analyzes the composition of the gas. Garbo. He's a nice guy because he gives him trash.
No, the size is wrong.
Not that one.
Listen up, Tim. Take this opportunity to look for the vial while we're working in here. Be sneaky about it. We can't let anyone see.
So the first thing we have to do at this point is solve Wallace's issue.
Cold. This room is freezing cold.
It's really cold in there, apparently. So, a lot of these characters will tell you where to go, or like, they'll tell you where to go, they'll tell you what to do, but I guess I'm just so, I guess, nervous about not seeing everything or not finding out everything that they can see. I'm reading all these books that have no really effect on the game or this investigation whatsoever, but I'm looking at them all anyway, and you know we'll just be here while I'm doing that. But yeah, the game took me a while to finish. It took me longer than it should have, but I did finish, and hopefully I'll get a bunch of the videos uploaded before Saturday, because I'd like to be able to go see that movie Saturday, and then the next day do my video about you know, how the movie was different from the game. I guess I could still make the video since it'll be fresh in my head, but I may just not upload it until I finish completely uploading this. And then another thing that I want to do is, in addition to the compare contrast video, I want to do like a review video of this game, and I feel like I want to like start doing that more going forward, reviewing the games that I play, just to kind of, you know, give my 2 cents about them. You know, a lot of these games are not all games are created equal. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. So like oh my god, I love this game, but I may not love another game so much. And you know, there's going to be reasons here and there as to why I do or don't love a game. But you know, it's what it is. So yeah, we'll see. $59 degrees. That's not freezing cold, but that is pretty cold for like a room in a building. 59 degrees. Why would they keep it so cold? It's a clue. So that's Fridge's lab there. This is the door to the courtyard that's locked that we can't get through. Director Dorothy's office. It's locked because she's out running errands, remember? And this must be the meeting room. Got some coffee over here. It's a beaker. I remember being like in like middle school science class and them always saying stuff like you never ever put like a liquid in a beaker that you're gonna actually drink. Like you do not drink from them, like under like no circumstances. Yeah, it looks like they're using beakers to drink coffee. Now maybe if the beaker had never been used before, then okay, it might be fine, but that's a big no-no. You don't do that. You don't do that. Check the plants. Okay, so we got a hint from Wallace, and then we also got a chart here. Field posted thoughts and questions about post material, using the whiteboard to exchange opinions. Alright. It said to check the plants, but there's nothing here. Alright, there's nothing there. Let's see, were there any plants in here? So that's where I should have gone. Like, I should have gone just straight to that meeting room. I didn't even have to go to that library yet. Alright, so that was the only plant in here. And there were some plants actually in the library, so now we'll go to the library. This is really, this right here, this visit to the library right here is really the first time that we really needed to come to the library. But, you know, we came here earlier, you know, because reasons. Here we go. I found a weird note. Circle is Shuckle, Triangle Rotom, Square Finnegan, Diamond Trevenant, Upside Down Floet, Star Garbodor. So this is a chart for the passcode. So this is like a key for figuring out the passcode, because if you remember, the little passcode like keypad, like instead of like numbers or letters, it had those symbols. So some type of combination of those symbols is the passcode. And then remember we got the that chart that was there in the meeting room. So now we should be able to use that chart and this thing we found in the plant to figure out the passcode. So that's what we're going to do right now.
Let's try and figure out which Pokemon matches up with what here.
Okay, so we had to figure out which Pokemon is what type. So Electric and Ghost, that's going to be Rotom. Looks like we're going to have Garbodor plugged in there for poison. Because he's an Electric Ghost Pikachu. Yep, Trevenant, Ghost, and Grass. And then the last one is Fire, which is Finnegan.
You think that's right?
Mm-hmm. So we got Rotom, Garbodor, Trevenant, and Finnegan.
Pokemon's types were the key all along. All we need to do now is compare it with the chart. Let's go and enter the passcode.
So it's Triangle, Star, Diamond, Square, because that's the order that they are. Remember that each Pokemon corresponded to a symbol? So the order of the Pokemon tells us the order of the symbols. Triangle, Star, Diamond, Square. I probably already said it wrong. Okay, so here we go. Triangle, star, diamond, square. Perfect. Let's go. Let's go. Open. I'm excited. Woo! Woo! Woo!
It worked. Whoa.
A bit of an introvert. The elder of the courtyard. Loves being in the courtyard. Eats twigs as a snack. Well, he must be really easy to feed. Just take him out to like the forest and let him go nuts. And they're all coming to say hello.
Hey, Tim.
Building B is through this garden. I bet there are staff members over there too. We can pretend we came to introduce ourselves while we look around. Sounds like Wallace is a troublemaker. Trevenant and Floet? I didn't see a Floet. I wonder if that's what's her face is Floet. Who was the receptionist? Rita? I wonder if that's her Floet that helps out back here. About vials. He doesn't like when she stuffs stuff inside his shell. Yeah, they don't know anything about the vial.
I see. That's right. Whoa! Didn't expect that.
You didn't? Phantom. Take care of the garden along with Trevenant and Floet. Phantom. The best place to take a nap is on the bench. He doesn't know what a vial is. It's like, oh, he has some good info, and then he tells you the best place to take a nap. I'll tell you what, I could use a nap right now, so maybe that is some pretty good info. Trevenant. Bah, bah. That's what it sounds like. Nina has something like that. That's a great clue. Alright, water tank. Probably use this to, yeah, water the plants back here. I'm sure of it. I is sure of it. Look, there's a clef key. So at this point, we're just going to stand here for a while doing nothing. You know, builds character. Klefki's like, hurry up and move. A collector of keys. Dang, Klefki has all the keys. Klefki's disappointed that it doesn't have a key to the courtyard. You'll trust us if we get Shuckle to make some juice for you. Not medicine, just the regular juice. Okay, so the vial must be in the storeroom. But in order for Klefki to let us in, we have to get Shuckle to make some juice for us, and we can give that juice to Klefki. So we're going to come back out here and see Shuckle. Oh, and Nina's out here now.
Shuck, shuck.
Shuck, shuck, it says. We're asking about the courtyard. Now juice. We have to come back when the experiment is done. Okay. So there must be something else that we need to do or complete before we can get the juice from Shuckle. So there were a few other doors over here, and they're working on the experiment. So I guess until the experiment is done, we can't get the juice from Shuckle. So we're gonna explore the other places there are to explore over here in Building B, and then hopefully, once we've done that, they'll be done with the experiment, and we can get that juice. Hopefully. Hopefully. Alright, so here we go.
Hey, Klefki!
Hey, Klefki!
Got a question
Hey,
for you.
Klefki, got a question. Can I use this key, Klefki?
Hey, get it off, that hurts! My negotiation skills didn't work at all. That was a tough one.
You don't have negotiation skills. You're a Pikachu. Well, I guess he does. He's pretty smart. He's pretty sharp for a Pokemon, I gotta say. But look, this is Carlos's lab.
Wonder what this room is for.
Don't know.
It's for laboratory. Marches to its own beat.
Oh, hello there. Is this your room? We just started working at this laboratory today. Nice meeting you.
PCL researcher
Okay,
Carlos
yeah,
Hernando.
I see now. Oh. Well, hello.
Oh,
Hello
sorry
there,
we barged
Governor.
in. I'm Tim. Today's my first day here at work.
Oh, that's right. I heard you be coming. I'm Carlos. And this here is my partner, Rotom.
Nice to meet you both. What kind of research are you doing, Carlos?
Ah, I'm researching energy. Building a motor like this one. An efficient motor that can take a tiny amount of power and turn it into much more.
For real? Is it possible?
Yes. If we can figure out how to borrow some of Rotom's
Sounds like
energy.
so
I hope
fake
you can learn how to
interested.
do that. Is this the prototype?
Oh, that one? Actually, it really should work, in theory.
Is there a problem with it?
Well, Tim, I'll let you see for yourself. Rotom, go ahead and get into this motor. Now. As you can see here...
That's the problem.
Pokemon
Rotom won't
doesn't wanna
listen.
listen
Carlos
to
must not have
anything
enough
I
badges.
say.
We need to get the Roto Dex.
How do you manage to get any research done at all?
Alright, so now we're just going to take a look around his lab. We're done talking to him. Let's see, we got some vials right here. Is this what this is? What do you mean what's a vial doing in a place like this? This is a freaking lab.
No,
But I guess
the
since he
size
works
is
with like
wrong.
electricity more so, then maybe that's why it's weird that there's a vial there. But regardless, these vials do not match the vial that we're looking for, so moving on. So nothing else really seems to be clickable around here. Nothing. Nope, nothing there. Is this prototype clickable? It doesn't look like it.
Hey,
Pleasure to meet you, Tim. Bye. Okay. So we're gonna ask Carlos some questions. First about Rotom, then about some books. For whatever reason, this battery in the trash can is evidence. Wallace's lab. So Wallace is the one who changed the passcode to the courtyard before.
I see you figured out the passcode.
What a creeper. Wallace Carroll, PCL
Thought
researcher.
it'd be beyond you, but you've passed the
That was
test.
a really easy
I'll
passcode,
give you
dude.
that much credit. So, welcome to my laboratory.
Who's this weirdo?
You must be Wallace. It's nice to meet you. Let me know if I can help you with anything. Great. I'll do that. However, since I'm researching Pokemon cells, I'd prefer it if your healthy-looking Pikachu helps me out with something.
Do what?
Do you think you would be willing to soak in a tank for about a month or so?
No way.
I think that's a little... I'm just joking.
Not funny at all.
He didn't seem like he was joking. This guy is creepy. And the fact that he has these other Pokemon soaking in tanks. I mean... You know, I'm just saying. So he's got the Solosis and the Duoceon soaking in the tanks. And let's see, we see some vials right here. A vial.
That's the wrong one. Sorry about that.
Not the right vial. Atomizer. Atomizer. A scale.
What do you want?
What do you want? Really? Wasn't it Pikachu's idea? Yeah, it was. Who did he name me after? I would love to receive telepathy myself, but I've never managed it. It seems it doesn't work with humans. Telepathic conversation. So he's researching telepathic conversations. So Solosis and Duoceon communicate using telepathy, and he wants to do it as well. And also determine how they survive, like in any condition apparently. Or in any type of environment. It says they can survive in any type of environment. But aren't they like literally just like big cells? Like, isn't that what they are? Like, I would think a cell, just like a cell by itself, might be able to survive anywhere. It's when the cells make up the organism, that is, whether it be a human or a plant or some kind of other animal, that it might you know, start to become like more, maybe more, what's the word I'm trying to find here? More suited to like other environments, but maybe like a single cell might be able to do okay in more environments. I don't know. That's my theory, because I think Solosis is just like a cell. Like that's all it is. It's like a big cell. And Ocean is 2 cells, I think. So,
Hey, Tim.
I don't know. Wallace, he seems pretty suspicious. Okay. So yeah, like you said, we've met everyone at this point. We haven't been able to go through all the buildings or all the rooms yet because Klefki has the key to the storage room, which we can't get to. Or I should say, which Klefki, sorry I'm yawning, which Klefki won't let us into until we bring it back some of, oh, it's cold. Anyway, we gotta get the juice from Shuckle to give to the Klefki so that he'll let us into the storage room. And then we gotta wait for Dorothy to get back so that we can get into her office. More than likely. Unless Klefki lets us into that office as well once we get the juice. I don't know. But I feel like we're gonna end up waiting for Dorothy to get back. So she wants to mix 2 berries together to make orange, and she's just going to use the berries that are in these trees here. To soften the smell and taste of the medicine when we mix it in. I have a chart showing the results of my experience so far, so you can use it for reference. I think one of these should be good. Results of liquid investigation. And then finally, we're going to go ahead and... Okay, yeah, so we don't have the ingredients yet. So we need 2 berries that will make orange. So here's a red one. That's a good start. If we can find a yellow one, that'll definitely make orange. Okay, no more in that tree. That's a green one.
Hey, Tim.
So all I did was like open up the little case here, not the actual like liquid investigation results that she gave us, which would have been very handy to look at, because you're going to see I spent a lot of time trying to find the liquid I'm supposed to use for this, and if I had just looked at that liquid investigation thing sooner, I could have saved myself a lot of time in this chapter. Alright, so we got a blue one out of this tree. So we have a red, green, and blueberry so far, and none of those will mix to create orange, so we need to find a yellow one if we can. And we got water from the water tank there, so we're going to try the water as our first liquid. Just because I played through this, I know it's not going to work, but at the time I was feeling pretty good about it. And there in that last tree we got the yellow berry, so we're going to go ahead and begin the experiment. And
Nina has been busy doing research on how to make medicine with the help of Shuckle. It seems that she's mixing liquid with 2 different berries to make the medicine. So we want to make an orange-colored medicine now. How will we do that?
We can mix the 2 berries that will make an orange color, so that'll be the red berry. Red berry. There we go. And the yellow berry. There we go.
We've decided
and then we'll go ahead and mix it with the only liquid we have, which is the water.
Oh.
Excuse me.
Great. Let's start the experiment. We did it! It's It's orange.
It's orange.
How does it smell? Oh, what a terrible smell.
Doesn't smell so good, apparently. Okay, so at this point, I'm feeling pretty good about the berries that we're using because red and yellow make orange.
We've decided to use these berries.
We need to find an alternate liquid to use because obviously the water is not working. So we're gonna see if we can find another liquid. And at this point, I have no idea where to look for the other liquid. If I had looked at the liquid investigation notes, I would have at least known what I was looking for, and then at that point I would have just been figuring out where it is. But as of right now, I don't even know what I'm looking for as far as liquid goes. So I think my biggest issue with this game are not like really, it's not really like a problem or like a beef, you know, with the game. It's I think the issue is my own issue, and that's that I overthink all of this. Whereas this is an extremely simple game. There's not a lot of thought that needs to be put into this game. It's very simple. Yeah, it's a very simple game, and as long as you just like actually like read what they're telling you and like say, oh, okay, this person said to do this, and actually do that, then you'll be fine, and you don't have to worry about like missing out on things. The game will not let you miss things. Like if you've missed something, it'll like it. Like if you miss something like in a certain area, or miss like you don't do something like in a certain room or a certain building, like the game won't let you leave that room or won't let you leave that building until you've actually done everything or talked to everyone you're supposed to talk to. So you really can't forget stuff in this game. You can't like, oh, I should have talked to that person, or oh, you know, you didn't talk to this person, so you're not going to know this when you get to this point. No, it's the game won't let you. The game won't let you do it. Now, it may be difficult sometimes to find the person you're supposed to talk to, or to find the room you're supposed to go to, especially with those people that you talk to more than once, because a lot of the times you'll go into an area and you'll talk to everyone, and then something will happen, or you'll find out some additional information where you have to like backtrack and ask a follow-up question to someone. So when that happens, it can get kind of confusing, just because you feel like you've already talked to this person, and short of just like talking to everyone else again, unless you know exactly who you're supposed to go to, it can kind of drag things out some. All the shells are neatly organized. See, those look like liquids that we might possibly could use. But all it says is the shells are neatly organized. It's very colorful. Seems like they're just juice. Is it berry juice that we might be able to give Shuckle? Warning labels mean we shouldn't touch them. Grass juice. Alright, so we got some grass juice as well. So we've gotten coffee and grass juice, which the coffee honestly makes no sense to me. The grass juice kind of does. So we're going to come back out here to the courtyard and see about using the grass juice this time. We're going to use the grass juice first, and if that doesn't work, we'll use the coffee.
So we want to make an orange-colored medicine now.
Neither
How will we do that?
Alright,
We've decided to
so
use
still using
these
the red
berries.
and yellow berries to make orange.
Oh.
And
You
this
selected
time we're
that,
going to
huh?
use the grass
Great.
juice as
Let's
the
start the
liquid.
experiment.
And we're going to go ahead and mix it up and see how it goes. Alright, so it's
We
orange.
did it. It's orange. But how does it smell? Oh, what a terrible
Still smells
smell.
bad. Alright, let's try again. So we're still going to use the
decided
red
to use
and yellow berry. This time we're going to use the
Great.
coffee
Let's start the
and
experiment.
see what happens. It doesn't work. I'm telling you, it doesn't.
That's the wrong one. Sorry about that.
That just looks disgusting. So we're still missing something. So you'll see me spend like the next pretty significant amount of time looking around for more liquids to use. Yeah. Garbo, it says.
Yo!
Yo! I need a cool nickname like Fridge. Like, call me like Stove or something. I don't know, just find some sort of appliance to name me after, you know. Dishwasher. Microwave. Oh look, here comes microwave. I cracked myself up. Not really. It's not that funny. He found like the perfect appliance to name himself after, because it kind of looks like a fridge, to be honest. With like, he's kind of shaped like one, and that white lab coat he's using, he looks like a white refrigerator. There, I got the grass juice. I think I mentioned in one of the previous videos that I feel like lately I'm yawning a lot when I do these videos, but I don't know if that's actually the case. Maybe I'm just more aware of it, because before I started doing the face cam, I didn't really care what I looked like or what my face looked like, because it was just my voice and you weren't seeing anything. But now that I'm actually on camera, I realize like all these things that I do. I realize these weird little things in my hair. Like, I don't know why that's there. And I'm realizing that I yawn a lot.
Yes?
I need to drink some water. That's what I need to do before I do another video. I might do another video right after this. And if I do, I need to drink some water before that. I always heard that you yawn, that not because you're sleepy, but because you're not like getting enough oxygen or something like that. But the reason that you yawn when you're sleepy is because like being sleepy causes you to not get enough oxygen or something like that, which is why you yawn. So like yawning is a result of, it's not specifically a result of being sleepy so much as it's a result of like not getting enough oxygen. Now it's very possible that I could just like be making all this up, that maybe I dreamt that I heard that or something. But I'm pretty sure that's where yawning comes from. That's what causes yawning to occur. So yawning is more of it's not a symptom of being sleepy, it's a symptom of being sleepy. And then obviously when you're talking a lot like this, if I forget to breathe or if I don't breathe enough, then I might start yawning again. And to be honest, I am kind of sleepy too, because the dog was up all night and I didn't get a lot of sleep. So, yeah. Anyway, we're still on the search for the liquid we're supposed to use for the Shuckle experiment. It's an atomizer. Vividly colored bottle, potent chemical. There's a pitcher. Yeah, not really seeing any liquids. Oh, Meteor, look, Pikachu is communicating with the Solosis via telepathy. He wasn't able to do that before, remember? Now, I wonder, because Wallace said he was trying to, like, communicate with telepathy. Gosh dang. Wallace said he was trying to communicate with telepathy, so I wonder if him saying that is what sort of unlocked Pikachu being able to talk to them that way. I wonder. Duos. Wallace is smart for a human but can't even pick up telepathy, so he needs to try harder. Now I'll leave you alone because you're very busy and stick around, so what?
Whoa.
He seems kind of confused. That was really strong second power. It's kind of weird. He's not talking to himself, he's trying to communicate with you.
So why do you think I can't do the moves all those other Pokemon can do, huh?
Because you're special.
Just practice, I guess. All right, then. Thank you, Tim.
Trevin doesn't have anything new to say. Just gonna see if any of these Pokemon have anything new to say. Nothing new. So this is where she says she has the chart. And I think I totally forgot that she had given us that chart.
Let's head over to
So-
where Nina is.
Yeah, well, that's where we are right now. We're where Nina is. So let's see here. We've got the berries. The results of liquid investigation. Here we go. Grass juice got even smellier. Culture solution, the aroma got milder. Water, no change. Coffee, it's bitter and the color got weird. So we have all of those except the culture solution. So the aroma got milder with the culture solution, which is good. Water, there's no change. Yeah. So it looks like the liquid we need is culture solution. And obviously we don't have that yet. So we're going to have to find where to get the culture solution. Now, I have no idea where it could be. I have no idea what culture solution is. So we're just going to have to basically look around everywhere for it. But at least we know now what we're looking for. It's the culture solution. Now it's just a matter of figuring out where it is. It's a lot easier to look for something when you know what you're looking for. It's even easier to look for something when you know where it is. So we're going to come back in here and see if we can find culture solution. Unrelated file. Yeah, I don't think there's culture solution here. Because even though we didn't read that note, I feel like if it had to have been like unlocked by something, it would have been unlocked just by us receiving that note or receiving the investigation results. Like, I don't think we would have actually had to like go in and read it in order to like unlock being able to receive the culture solution. I think just, yeah. Does that make sense? Like, I don't think that's the reason we haven't found it. I just think we haven't looked in the right spot yet. Hall of Fame. I'm not gonna lie, I am kind of sleepy. Garbo? Garbo doesn't have anything. Garbo doesn't have anything new to say. I was just gonna say Garbo because that's what he said. Garbo. I could have said Garbo, and you guys would have known what I was talking about. Okay, then. I guess we'll go back over here and see if there's some culture solution in the library. $68 now. Remember before it was 59 degrees? Remember that. And then remember when we were in the courtyard earlier and that chill came through? Remember that again. So we've had, it was 59 degrees in here, and then we had that little chill that came through the courtyard. So we've had two instances in this video of like it being cold. So we're going to check this meeting room here again. I think the only thing in here was the coffee. I don't think there's anything else. We're not able to look at like the other side of this little table or even look in both the like the shelves or the cabinet doors. Was it not letting me read the board? Someone's using it as a mug. Oh, Wallace had some of the culture solution. So I think I finally just clicked on the little light bulb down there to like figure out what I was, like where I need to go. So Wallace has culture solution, so we're going to go see Wallace.
What do you want?
What do you want? Solosis was floating in. What do you want? I like the way he talks. What do you want? Okay. So now we have the culture solution. We have all the berries. So if this doesn't work,
So we want to make an
I don't even know.
orange-colored medicine.
I don't even know what to do.
How will we do that?
Don't worry, guys. It's gonna work. All right. So we're gonna use the red and the yellow berries
decided
to
to
make
use
the
these
orange
berries.
color.
Oh,
And now we'll use the
Great.
culture solution,
Start
which
the
is supposed to make the aroma more mild, which should be good because it smelled really bad before, apparently. So So there goes Shuckle, and of course we have Orange.
It's orange.
Let's see what
There's a
else.
smell.
Oh,
I would drink something that smells like that. The experiment is a success.
good.
Tim, this is amazing!
Just some
What's
little
up? Did the
kid off the
experiment work?
street that has no idea what he's doing. Errand boy
Well,
is able to
congratulations.
figure out the experiment that the
Dorothy, you're back!
trained and most likely degreed scientists
Hi.
couldn't figure
This
out.
is Amelia from GNN.
Nice to meet you. I'm Amelia
Pokemon
Christie,
logic.
and I'm here to prepare for the shoot. The shoot?
That's right. There's going to be a TV crew here tomorrow.
TV.
Amelia
This
just
is the
keeps
first
popping
I've
up.
heard of it.
Yes, I wanted them to see our facility as it is on a typical day. Amelia, this is Carlos and Nina, and
Oh, it's nice to see you again. You're too
Right. Please just call me Tim.
Dang, she almost gave him away.
Amelia.
Yes, fine. It's nice to see you again too, Pikachu. Dorothy, hold on. Listen to this one. Wallace did it again.
not again. What is it this time?
Nina, we're in front of guests here.
That's all right. I definitely want to hear this story.
Oh, it's nothing. Really.
There you have it. Our facility on a typical day.
That. Alright, so we were able to get the experiment done. Now, we can get some juice from Shuckle and give it to Klefki. About juice. Alright, so now we got the juice from Klefki. We're going to get the juice from Klefki. That we should be able to, or got the juice from Shuckle. I was going to say Shuffle. From Shuckle that we're going to give to Klefki. But before we do that, you know how much I love to waste time in these games. We're going to go over here to this office, Dorothy's office, now that it's unlocked, and look around. Absolutely nothing of value here. But, yeah. And that's what I'm saying. You know, there very well could have been something in here useful, but it's not relevant to us right now. What's relevant to us right now is getting the juice to Klefki. So once you get that done, go give the juice to Klefki, because that's what really needs to be done. I think eventually we'll come back in here, but not anytime, not right now. We don't need to be in here right now. Yeah. So we checked out her little shelf there. She has a very nice office. She's like a little booth, a table over there. Got Minchino, cleans up with a smile. Chino. He said Chino. About garb odor. I mean, you tried to clean it up because you thought it was garbage and it got cross with you. But you're friends now, and you tried to make up by giving it trash you collected as a snack. That's cool. That's cool. Oh, Fridge's experiment is still a thing.
Why does Minchino keep looking at me? Is something stuck on me?
Oops.
Yes?
Yeah, hopefully Amelia won't give us away. Probably not. I don't think so. She doesn't, guys. Don't worry. Alright, so now that we've thoroughly wasted our time over here in Dorothy's office, we're gonna come waste more time over in Fridge's lab. Yeah.
Yo!
Yo! So we've collected all this trash from the various trash cans. Even Mencino gave us like an empty can earlier. So we're going to go ahead and press the button. We gave Fridge the empty can, which he just fed to Garbodor. So now we're going to see what happens once Garbodor takes it and see what it comes up with. It didn't get purified very much. Oh yeah.
Yo!
Yo! So we got paper scrap, battery, and a berry core. So we're going to do the battery next. We're going to press the button and see what happens. So he's going to throw the battery at Garbodor, who catches it, eats it, and this time he expels a green gas. I really don't even think that this whole little experiment we're doing right now is like something that has to be done. Like, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think this is something that actually has to be done at all, like for the story to progress. Now, I don't know if it's something that like they would have made me do later on, but I feel like this isn't anything like, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, what are we giving that time? Not the paper scrap. We gave him the paper scrap that time. And it's pretty purified.
Yo!
Yo! That's how I should like open all my videos now. Instead of being like, hey guys, welcome back. I should just open the video and be like, yo! I'm not going to do that. Don't worry. Alright, and now finally we gave him the berry core, which this time it's a blue gas. And results, drumroll please. It's completely purified. So the berry core was completely purified. The paper was pretty purified. The battery, nothing whatsoever. And the can was just a little bit, well no. Was it the can that was not purified at all, or the battery that was not purified at all? One of them was not purified at all, and then the other was like purified just a little bit. So I don't know which one was which. Anyway, we're back here with Klefki now. We have the juice, so we're going to go ahead and give Klefki the juice so that Klefki can go ahead and let us into the storage room. Alrighty then. A lot of stuff here, but only a couple of things that look like vials.
It doesn't look like that's the same shape.
No. X for you. No vials up here either, but we're going to check everything out just in case. The toolbox. Oh my goodness. This shelf. It looks like we can't click on the shelf. I was going to say, that could take a long time. Huh? Oh my goodness.
This is it, Pikachu.
Ah, compare the two.
Yeah, no doubt about it. It's the same as the one we found in the cave.
Now they look different to me
job.
just right there.
Did it?
Maybe that's just me. I
Now
know
we
the one was
whoever
broken,
used this vial works
but
in this facility.
they still look different.
Yeah.
But apparently it's the same. Someone saw us. There's someone here who's up to
Vial
no
has been
good.
found.
We found it in the storeroom. The first day of my part-time job was over. Pikachu and I headed to the cafe. Alright. Day one to
Could have been
success.
anyone there using that type
So
of
now, day two, or the next day of work, we'll try and see if we can figure out
Let's
who that vial
investigate
belongs to,
tomorrow.
or who uses that vial or that type of vial in
Talking
the
to
experiment.
yourself?
Oh.
I feel like
it's
every
nothing.
single lab that we
I
went
just started a new
into,
job
there
today,
was Fridge
so
and
I'm reviewing what I've
Nina,
learned.
Carlos,
Ah,
Wallace,
yeah.
they all had
You're
some
working
type
at
of vial
PCL,
in their
right?
lab.
Mr. Baker
But
told me.
none of them were the one that we
Worked
found,
hard
or that
and earned a
matched the one
lot
that
of
we
money.
found.
Then
So
stop
we're going
by
to have
for
to figure
coffee
out
as often as
if
possible.
any one of them uses that type of vial.
Ah, there's your
And
coffee.
another thing, someone was watching us.
Thanks,
Like,
Ludicolo.
someone
Yeah,
like
thank
saw
you.
us find that vial. Someone saw what we were doing. So there's something going on with that.
This hi-hat blend is as delicious as
Someone
ever.
there at that
Believe it or
facility
not, Pablo really knows
is
what he's
up to
doing.
no good, and they know that we're
believe it or not.
onto them,
I meant it as a
or that we're
compliment.
trying
In
to
order
get
really
onto
draw out
them.
the best flavors, you have to
And
be
here we get a
hyper-aware of
lesson
the
on how to
temperature.
properly
And
brew
the
coffee.
humidity on the
Humidity
day you roast, so you
roast.
adjust the roast time.
How did you know that?
You always talk about coffee, so I guess I learned from you. It sure takes a lot of technique.
Yeah, exactly. That's my point. This Pablo's got some skills.
Yes, he does.
Oh, I just now noticed they have like a little high stool there for Pikachu. That is awesome.
Hey,
Hey. Hey. Look at me and Ludicolo both jam into this beat here. Ready to go? Yes, I was there.
Harry's son, huh? This could cause complications. Get him out of the facility as soon as you can.
Oh snap! Our intention is to root out the owner of that vial. Second day of my part-time job is starting. Yes, I read those sentences out of order on purpose.
Hey, Tim. Tim.
Alright. Day 2 of our new job.
Yep.
We're going to come in here, see if we can figure out who used that there vial dough. And, yeah, see if we can put a case closed on this here. Now, it looks like in that previous scene with the guy in the shadows, Carlos wants to come to the courtyard to set up for the television shoot. Okay. But those guys in the shadows, looked like that guy was maybe talking to someone here at PCL. And they were like, oh, freaking Harry's son is figuring stuff out. And somehow they know I'm Harry's son. Or that he is Harry's son. We're playing as him, so you know what. But somehow they know that Tim is Harry's son, even though he's using a different surname. So, last name. Surname, last name,
Yes?
same thing. So, yeah. So last night, one of my favorite TV shows is The Office. Does anyone know The Office? It's awesome. There's like different versions of the show, like all over the world, like depending on what country you're in. Obviously, I watched the United States version, but last night I started watching the United Kingdom version, the UK version, which is the original version. Ricky Gervais plays the manager. Martin Freeman is in the show too. But what made me think of it is because Martin Freeman's character in that show is named Tim, just like this one. So, yeah, I know, random, but yeah. I started watching it. I enjoyed it. I'm probably going to keep watching the UK version because it's pretty funny. I like seeing like the parallels between the characters in the UK version and the characters in the American version. It's good stuff. I know that was really random, but that just kind of that popped into my head. And this is a very long video, and you know, whatever I can do to fill the time of the video, I'm gonna do
you think I I look all So, right?
Don't worry. you
calm
look great.
down.
Thank you. Oh, Tim's working in the courtyard too.
Yeah, he's feeding the Trevenant.
Feeding the Trevenant.
It really seems to love it, huh? Hey, you guys! Smile for the camera! Oh, Mako, stop. This has nothing to do with our story. Watch out!
She just saved my life.
What's wrong, Trevenant?
Everyone, in here, quick!
Come on, give me your hand.
Okay.
Hey, wait for me! You can't abandon your partner! That was a close one.
Looks like Trevenant might have gotten hit by that same thing that hit the Glalie.
Let's take a quick peek.
Trevenant, is it okay? This is terrible. What's happened here? Trevenant,
Where's Carlos?
Are you okay?
Isn't Carlos the one who said I should come to the courtyard?
Hey, what did you do to Trevenant? Well, we were feeding it when suddenly... Wait. I could have sworn there were some leftovers. I thought maybe you could help. But obviously amateurs can't be trusted. Now go on, get out of here.
Come on, Wallace. Don't overreact.
She's right. Everyone makes mistakes sometimes.
Yes, but this is beyond bad. Our experiments are ruined.
Well,
Tim, it was like that Glalie from the other day.
I know. But how do we explain that to everyone?
Here's how you explain it.
It's
Hey
not
guys,
Tim's
we ran
fault.
into this Glalie the
No
other
way
day
he'd ever
that
do
basically
harm
did
to
the
a
same exact thing
Pokemon.
Trevenant just did.
Amelia's
I wonder if
right,
they're
there's no way.
connected. I don't know, maybe he's trying to like
Admirable
be
you want to
like
stick up for your friend.
more,
Got evidence to support it?
you know, low key
Not
about
really,
that
but
he's like investigating
Tim's not
this
like
stuff.
that.
This isn't getting us anywhere.
Sorry, Tim.
Hey, wait a second. Mako had the camera out. Maybe she caught something.
Oh yeah. So Mako, you were shooting the courtyard, right?
Yeah, of course. Maybe she caught something on camera. Good idea, Tim.
So you're saying I may have just saved the day? I am pretty awesome.
Right. Let's hurry and check the footage.
Yeah.
It's amazing to me like how much stuff in this game has been able to been figured out because someone just so happened to have a camera rolling. But you know, you think about it, that's kind of society today, isn't it? Everyone has one of these in their pockets and it's got a camera on it. See? Camera?
Okay.
Camera?
There could be evidence on this
So-
footage that proves your innocence.
Chances are there's a
Watch it
camera
carefully.
rolling
Got it.
if something happens. So I guess it does make a little bit of sense.
Hey, you guys.
Tim must have
Smile for
provoked
the camera.
Trevenant in some way,
Oh,
making it
Mako,
angry.
stop. This has nothing to do with our story.
What's wrong, Trevenant?
Everyone, in here, quick!
See? There are leftovers.
Okay.
What of it?
Who'd run off and leave their partner?
I just trusted you could take care of yourself, Pikachu.
Is that so? Hey, wait for
Maybe
me!
at times like this, you can run on all fours.
I prefer to run this way, thank you very much.
Close one.
We don't have enough evidence to prove your innocence yet. So let's watch it one more time.
It's interesting. The camera picked up Pikachu's like talking English voice. But I'm probably the only one who can, or Tim is probably the only one who can understand that through the camera as well, so.
Smile for the camera! Oh, Mako, stop. This has nothing to do with our story.
Looking back at it now, that was a close call.
I'm glad we made it out safe. Here, quick!
Come on, give me your hand. Look, a black shadow took the leftovers.
Was it a Pokemon?
The black shadow
Is
took the
there a
leftovers.
Pokemon of that color in this facility? And why would it take off with the leftovers?
It was hungry.
Now that I think about it, Trevenant went berserk right after it ate its lunch.
Yeah, so what?
Berserk.
Maybe it was something it ate that caused it to be upset.
As far as I can tell from watching the video, Tim didn't do anything wrong. He's innocent.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Dorothy.
I didn't realize you were so special. Okay.
Tim, we've got
When Trevenant went into a frenzy, there was a mysterious Pokemon close by. Let's gather information about the Black Shadow.
We need to gather information and figure out just what it is. Hey, Tim! Tim!
Mm-hmm. Everything is tied to Harry's case. Alright, so who is the mysterious Pokemon? So we need to ask the staff, people who are here, what they know basically. So we're getting into detective mode here now.
Mysterious Pokemon?
Yeah. Who is the mysterious Pokemon? So what I'm going to do actually is go in here because this will automatically save my game, and we're going to go ahead and call it a video for now. So thank you for watching, guys. Leave a like, leave a comment, and we'll see you next time. Bye.